Rocio, so Migs was released from jail after close to 5 months. What happened? You saw him yesterday. What happened?
Well, he called me. I've been calling him since Saturday to ask him what size he was of clothes because he didn't have clothes. And he's all like, well, I have the pants you gave me. I'm like, but what size of clothes are you? I've been trying to get a hold of you. And he's all like, oh, okay. Well, just give me basketball shorts. And he said, he tried to give me the same size of before. I'm like, no, you gained weight. So I went and bought him basketball shorts, a shirt, some shoes, and socks, underwears. And I didn't make it there till probably 3, but they didn't pick him up till afternoon. And the guy that was at the place, he allowed him to see me for a little bit. And I just said, I just want to make sure that this is the right size, so if not, I could go return it. And he was so excited to see me. He hugged me. I was expecting fat, but it's muscle. Like, I hugged him and I felt so much muscle. He was so excited. He's like, I thought you weren't going to come. I'm like, I'm always late, but I'm here. And he looks comfortable there. He likes it there. He looks comfortable. They're not. You would tell when someone's not wanting to be there, but he looked happy. And then I had to take him some sandals. They wouldn't. They said that we can't visit him for a whole week. They're just allowing him so I can give him the stuff. But it's up to him how long he wants to stay after the 45-day period.
So you think he's committed to 45 days?
Yes. Yes, I do. I think he is. I think he really wants to do this because he didn't ask the regular questions of worrying about other people. He just wants to get this over with and focus on growing. And I told him I would be there for him.
So let's say he completes the program in 45 days. Where do you think he's gonna go, and what's he gonna do?
I think he's gonna try and get a job because I think he's really focused on getting a stable life. He doesn't want to deal with the streets anymore. And I told him, I mean, you're expensive. You need to like focus on doing better and don't go back to streets. It's hard. It's hot. It's not something you want to go to. He's like, no, I'm not going to do that again. I'm going to stay focused. Either I go with my dad or see where. But I think he's trying to go to work with one of my nephews.
Okay. And how long did you spend with him when he got out, when he was out yesterday?
Maybe like 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes. That's all they let me. They were like, you have to go. I tried to like get a video, but the guy said that it wasn't allowed to. So whenever I got whatever I could, and at the end I go, I just want to take a picture. We're trying to document, his recovery and push him to do better. And he's like, okay, I'm not telling you this, but you could take a picture right there. So at the end, he just let me take a picture of him, and that's when I was able to record the small clip I recorded.
So I've known him about 2 years, and he's always been very thin, very skinny. About, I would say 100 and maybe 45 pounds, 150 maybe pounds.
Yeah. I think he's like around 170, 180.
He gained about 30, 40 pounds, you think?
Like around, and his face is all chunky and
very pale, very white, because they didn't let him go outside, no sun.
Yeah, but he looks so good. His skin looks good.
Clear.
Yeah, it looks really, really good. He looks really alive, okay, even though he's pale.
Okay. And he says that Carmen. Has he been talking to Carmen? Has he been trying to talk to Carmen?
He said that his mom was gonna go see him, but when I got there, she still hadn't went to see him. Okay. Yeah. I'm sorry.
And what do you think? So he sounded very excited when he was on the phone with me. You said he was excited with you as well.
Yeah, I told him call Art, tell him you're already here. He says I can't, but just tell him that I'm fine and that in a week maybe he can come visit me. But he's looking forward to seeing you. I think he's excited to seeing you. He first thing he asked me, have you talked to Art? I'm like, I haven't. He just messaged me. I haven't been able to answer, but I'm gonna update him with this. He's like, okay, cool. Just tell him that I'm good. I'm like, okay, I will.
You know what? It's like I'm very proud of him. because a lot of people wouldn't have made it this far. You know, he's been in contact with you. He's been in contact with me. He's trying to turn his life around.
He is.
He's putting in some effort, more than I've ever seen before, and these are the results, right? He gained weight. Sure, people can easily say they forced him to do that because he's locked up or whatnot. But regardless, it's him trying, right? I mean, he could have stayed in there longer doing bad stuff, right? But he's really trying to make it work, right? So I'm proud of his courage and him striving to be better, right? How do you feel?
I feel that he needed to be sober in order to analyze things, because when you're on a substance, you're not thinking right, and all you think about is where to get your next high, where to get what's next, because you want to keep on feeling that way. And then when you finally go through the withdrawals and being sober, you finally sit there and you contemplate, okay, this is what's going on, what am I doing? And this feeling feels good, being clean, not have to worry about being sick the next day or trying to get high again, because you don't want to feel the way that you're feeling. And now that I'm fine, I want to continue being fine. So I feel that that's something that he needed. Either it was forced or not, he needed it. He just needed to hit rock bottom one way or another.
Sometimes jail is a blessing, sometimes it's a blessing. We know where he was at. He was relatively safe, and he was mostly away from that bad stuff, right? There's drugs in there, but they're very expensive, out of his pocketbook. Yeah. So again, it's a blessing. I hope that he takes that same enthusiasm, excitement that he was in there with, now that he's out, he continues with that program and just learns some good skills and just stays on the right path, right?
I feel that he is, because other times I wasn't even aware when he would get locked up. The previous times I wasn't aware of it, and this time he kept in contact with me, he kept in contact with my brother, he kept in contact with everybody, his younger brother. So in other days nobody knew anything about him, and now he's trying to head to the right direction, because my brother always wanted to see him there, and whenever he wasn't gonna stick to it, he knew not to. Like, he didn't want my brother seeing him that way, but now he's trying to get back into that relationship with my brother and everybody else. So I feel like he's trying to just stay on that path.
So where do you think he'll go live?
I have no idea. Like, I think he's just trying to go somewhere where he doesn't feel like he's going to be a burden. So wherever he goes, it's fine with me as long as he stays clean. So, because he tells me, I'll go with you, but then he talks to his dad. So it depends. If he goes to work with his dad, he'll go with his dad. If he goes with my nephew, he'll probably come with me. He knows I will take him to work and pick him up. It varies of what decision he makes after that.
So you've offered to have him stay with you?
Yeah, he knows it's open. That's always been an option.
Yeah. And of course there's gonna be like you're gonna give him guidelines, right? Try, be good, go to work, I'll help you, but I won't enable you. I won't allow you go back to that life. If you do go back to that life, that's on you, right? That's right?
No, the thing with me is that every time that he came around my house, it's like, you need to go find a job. Either go to school, find a job, do something to better yourself. I'm not going to sit here and have you just do nothing. You have to do something with your life. I don't care if you don't help me financially, but better yourself. Save money. Like I told him, work, fix your you don't have bad credit, you don't have good credit, just work, focus on working, and I will be really happy if the day that you move out to your own home. I don't care if you have to save all that money. My bills get paid regardless of you helping or not. My rent is still going to get paid with or without your money. Just save and do something with your life. And it's always been like that, so he knows that. But it's up to him. He needs to want to have those things. But I feel that if he does, he's going to feel that responsibility and he's going to stick to it.
Out of curiosity, did he ask for anybody other than me?
Yesterday when I seen him in person, he didn't ask for anyone. When he called me in the morning, he just asked me, have you talked to Carla? Do you know her phone number is disconnected? I said, I don't know. She calls me from a number. I haven't been able to get a hold of her. I asked her where she's at. She tells me with a friend. When I go looking for her, I don't find her. And I haven't got a hold of her. I'm like, if she wanted to be found, she would be found. I mean, like, I don't know what to tell you. Either, I mean, just, he goes, oh, it's okay, Tia. Could you just bring me a Black and Mild? And that's it.
What's that, cigarette or what?
Yeah, well, I bought it for him. It's these cigars, but they didn't let him have them. So I had to go buy him cigarettes. I'm like, he deserves them. It was these.
Okay.
And they didn't let him have them because they could disguise any other smell because it's strong. So
Okay.
I just got him some cigarettes and I left those there. And, but that was it. And then he hasn't asked for her anymore. I think he's finally said, you know what? It is what it is. I'm focusing on this. She wants to be there. Whatever she's doing, she can go ahead and do it. I'm going to focus on doing better for me. I'm not going to go back to that. Like, I don't feel like he wants to go back to that life. And I think that he knows that if she's not ready to change or do anything, and if she's not willing to, you know, be around when he needs her, then he's just going to move forward.
What's the point, right?
Yeah.
Waiting for somebody that they're not even ready for themselves, right? So
Yeah.
I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
I'm proud. That picture you sent, the video, big smile on his face. You know, like he's excited. He wasn't sad. He was excited. He's going in there with enthusiasm.
Yeah.
Complete that program, be a better person, and he has the support of you, his cousins, you know, me, the Lost in Phoenix family. They're gonna try to help him. Okay, so Rocio, thank you very much for the update. If you talk to him again, let me know. But when he's out or when he's allowed to see people in another week, well, let's see if we can go get together and go see him together. Okay?
Yeah, of course. I'm gonna see if we can do that. They say we can't take video or record, but we'll figure out.
We'll figure out something.
Yeah,
Huh?
we will, because he needs that. He needs to know and see that we still care. That we're not just, no, we're still gonna be there, and no matter what.
It's support. He likes it.
Yeah.
It's support. He feels the love.
Yeah, I felt like there was no weight on him anymore. No, he felt relieved. He felt like I'm not letting anything hold me back. So
That's awesome.
that's something that got me really excited, just to see him and see how happy he was. He didn't feel depressed. He just hugged me really tight. He said, "Yeah, I thought you were my mom. I thought she was coming." I'm like, "No, baby, it was me." He goes, "Oh," and he hugged me so tight. And then when I hugged him, I'm like, "This is muscle, not fat."
That's awesome.
Yeah.
He said he's been lifting weights in there.
Yeah, and then I bought him some Converse and classics, and he goes, "Oh my God, Tia, I love these, and they're the perfect size. How'd you know?" I go, "I know you so well."
That's awesome. So Rocio, thank you very much for the update. We'll be talking to you very soon. Okay?
Okay.